late nights, cold roads. You know what it is. Yeah. Rain on the windshield, city in the blur. Ghosts in my rear view, voices never heard. Used to chase dreams with some holes in my shoes. Now they watch me shine, got nothing left to prove. Dark clouds over me, but I learned how to fly. Every scar on my skin got a reason why. Lost friends, fake love, cold hearts in disguise. Now I read every lie through the look in their eyes. Mama said keep going when the road gets rough. They only love you when they think you had enough. I was down in the dark where the pain ran deep. Now I'm counting every lesson that I couldn't keep. I turn my wounds into gold, turn my fear into fire. Every loss made me strong, every fall took me higher. I'm riding through the night with the city on fire. Demons in my head, but my dreams take me higher. Used to feel broken, now I'm built from the pain. Every scar became power, every loss became gain. Through the dark, through the rain, I still stand, I remain. If they doubt me, let them talk. I'm still running through the flames. Neon lights reflecting off the black coupe glass. Thinking about the years that I prayed would pass. People switch sides when the money got near. Now they acting like they always wanted me here. Cold world, cold nights, cold hearts everywhere. Had to learn how to move like nobody cares. I was fighting my battles with a smile on my face. Now the pressure made diamonds and I know my place. They don't see the nights when the tears hit the floor. They only see the wins when you're opening doors. Every setback taught me something I can never replace. Now I'm looking at the future and I'm picking up pace. I turn my wounds into gold, turn my fear into fire. Every loss made me strong, every fall took me higher. I'm riding through the night with the city on fire. Demons in my head, but my dreams take me higher. Used to feel broken, now I'm built from the pain. Every scar became power, every loss became gain. Through the dark, through the rain, I still stand, I remain. If they doubt me, let them talk. I'm still running through the flame. Yeah. Dark roads, fast lane, lost soul, new name. Every shadow that I faced only helped me build my flame. No chains on my mind, no fear in my veins. I survived every storm, now I'm dancing in the rain. I'm riding through the night with the city on fire. Demons in my head, but my dreams take me higher. Used to feel broken, now I'm built from the pain. Every scar became power, every loss became gain. Through the dark, through the rain, I still stand, I remain. If they doubt me, let them talk. I'm still running through the flame. Yeah. Still running through the flames. Yeah. Funny how they love the view, but they never climb the mountain. Yeah. Yeah. Penthouse windows, but the room feels small. Got everything I wanted, still I'm missing it all. Used to pray for these nights, now I stare at the ceiling. Success came fast, but it can't buy a feeling. And phone keeps ringing, everybody needs a piece. Same people disappear when my world had no heat. Now they raise a glass every time I walk in, but they never saw the nights I was fighting within. City full of strangers, calling me a friend. Everybody loves you when the story starts to trend. I got trophies on the shelf and some ghosts in my head. Some dreams came alive, some parts of me went dead. I made it out alive, but nobody warned me. The higher you climb, the colder it gets. Now I'm staring at the skyline. Everything I chased is mine, but the silence hits different when you're alone at the finish line. Money fills the pockets, but it can't rewind time. I'm surrounded by the lights, still searching for what's mine. Used to have a crew in the back of the car, talking about the future underneath the stars. Now everybody's busy chasing their own lane, and the memories fade like names in the rain. I remember cheap drinks and impossible plans. Now meetings got replaced with contracts and demands. Funny how the world changes when you're finally seen. The dream isn't always what it seemed in the dream. Every new level got a brand new cost. Every victory came with something lost. I learned that success isn't gold on a chain. It's waking up each day and surviving the pain. I made it out alive, but nobody warned me. The higher you climb, the colder it gets. Now I'm staring at the skyline. Everything I chased is mine, but the silence hits different when you're alone at the finish line. Money fills a pocket, but it can't rewind time. I'm surrounded by the lights, still searching for what's mine. Late night city glow, reflection in the glass. Looking at the man that the old me couldn't grasp. Would I change it all? Honestly, I don't know. Some doors had to open, some people had to go. Now I'm staring at the skyline. Everything I chased is mine, but the silence is different when you're alone at the finish line. Through the highs and lows, through every sacrifice, I finally found the truth. The dream was never the destination, it was the fight. Everybody's somewhere, everybody's with someone. So why do I still feel alone? Crowded room, 100 faces, still feel lost in all these places. Everybody laughing loud, but I can't hear them through the crowd. Got my phone lighting up again, names and numbers, fake pretend. Conversations come and go, nobody asks what I don't show. Smile on my face, pain in my chest, telling everybody that I'm blessed. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm just tired of my thoughts. Another night I can't explain, nothing's wrong but something changed. Like I'm watching life through glass, seeing every moment pass. Tell me why the louder the world gets, the quieter I become. Tell me why the more people around me, the less I feel someone. I'm surrounded but I'm lonely, standing in a sea of souls. Everybody knows my name, but nobody really knows. There's a hole inside my chest that no love can seem to fill. I keep searching for a reason, but the silence gets me still. And I hate the way it feels when the night becomes too real. Everybody's moving forward while I'm standing perfectly still. Outside my window, looking like another planet. Everybody chasing something, everybody seems to have it. Maybe that's just what I see, maybe they're as lost as me. Maybe everybody's hiding pieces they don't let you read. I got dreams that came true, still don't feel the way I thought. Bought the things I used to want, now they mean less than they are. Funny how the mind can turn every blessing into doubt. Building walls around yourself and wondering why you're locked out. Tell me why the louder the world gets, the quieter I become. Tell me why the more people around me, the less I feel someone. I'm surrounded but I'm lonely, standing in a sea of souls. Everybody knows my name, but nobody really knows. There's a hole inside my chest that no love can seem to fill. I keep searching for a reason, but the silence gets me still. And I hate the way it feels when the night becomes surreal. Everybody's moving forward while I'm standing perfectly still. Maybe I'm not broken, maybe I'm just tired, carrying old battles long after they expire. Maybe healing isn't something that arrives all at once. Maybe it's surviving every single month. Maybe one day I'll wake up and feel the weight release. Maybe one day all this noise will finally become peace. I'm surrounded but I'm lonely in a world that never slows. Everybody sees the surface, nobody beneath the clothes. There's a darkness in my shadow, there's a storm behind my eyes. And some nights I feel invisible, even standing in plain sight. But I'm still here, breathing through the air, still here, trying every day. And maybe that's enough for tonight. Midnight again. Funny thing about driving alone, the road gets quiet, but your mind doesn't. Red lights bleeding through the rain, every street still knows my name, but the person that they knew ain't the one that's driving through. Saw no photo yesterday, had to put the picture away. That kid looked so alive before the world got inside. I remember all those plans, world maps drawn with shaking hands. We were sure we'd leave this town. Funny how life slows you down. Somewhere between then and now, I became someone somehow, but I still look in the mirror and ask myself what happened here. The road keeps moving, the years keep passing, but some memories never leave. Ghosts in the rear view, following me home. Faces from another life that I barely know. Every mile I drive brings another one alive. Ghosts in the rear view, I know where left to hide. I miss people still alive, versions of them didn't survive. Time can take more than death, it steals moments little by little. I think about that summer night when everything still felt right. Nobody knew what was ahead, nobody carried what we carry instead. Some dreams faded quietly, not with fire, not with screams, just disappeared into the years along with innocence and peace. I don't regret every choice, but some still echo in my voice, like songs I never got to sing or calls I never made ring. The road keeps moving, the years keep passing, but some memories never leave. Ghosts in the rear view, following me home. Faces from another life that I barely know. Every mile I drive brings another one alive. Ghosts in the rear view, and nowhere left to hide. Maybe growing up means carrying these ghosts, not letting them drive, but letting them ride along. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe healing is remembering without breaking apart. Ghosts in the rear view, still walking through my mind. Pieces of who I used to be, frozen somewhere in time. But tonight I finally understand, they're not chasing me anymore, they just reminded me how far I've come. I don't know when it happened. Maybe it was gradual. Maybe it was one bad night too many. But somewhere along the way, I stopped feeling. Wake up late, same ceiling, same routine, same feeling. Coffee cold beside the sink, staring at it, trying to think. Messages I never read, thoughts I never really said. People ask me if I'm good, I say yeah like I always would. Nothing hurts, nothing heals, that's the strangest part I feel. Used to break over little things, now I barely react to anything. The highs don't hit, the lows don't stay. Every color fades to gray, and every day feels like yesterday. I don't cry anymore, I don't scream anymore. I just exist, and somehow that's worth. Maybe I'm numb, maybe I'm tired, maybe I burned so long that I became the fire. Maybe I'm lost, maybe I'm free. I don't know who I become or what's becoming of me. Everybody sees me breathing, nobody sees me fade. Maybe I'm numb, maybe that's why I stay. Music playing in the car, driving nowhere, driving far, passing places I once loved, feeling nothing from them now. Used to dream about escape, now I barely leave the lane. Funny how the heart adapts to carrying around the pain. Friends say I should go out more, maybe they're right, I'm not sure. I just don't have much to say when my mind feels miles away. There's a war inside my chest, nobody knows, nobody gets, because silence wears a face and mine got good at hiding it. I don't cry anymore, I don't scream anymore. I just exist, and somehow that's worth. Maybe I'm numb, maybe I'm tired, maybe I burned so long that I became the fire. Maybe I'm lost, maybe I'm free. I don't know who I become or what's becoming of me. Everybody sees me breathing, nobody sees me fade. Maybe I'm numb, maybe that's why I stay. Sometimes I miss the sadness, at least it felt alive. At least it proved something was still inside. Now it's just quiet, too quiet, like standing in a room after everyone leaves. Maybe I'm numb, but maybe that's not forever. Maybe healing starts before you even know better. Maybe this emptiness isn't the end of me. Maybe it's just a place between who I was and who I'll be.
.47 a.m. Phone in my hand, 100 contacts, ain't nobody to call. Blue light shining in the dark, lighting up my apartment walls. Scrolling through 4 million names, wondering if they know me at all. Some got married, some moved on, some became strangers over time. Some are frozen in no memories, still living somewhere in my mind. I stopped my thumb on one old name, someone I haven't talked to in years. Wonder if they'd even answer now, wonder if they recognize my fears. Funny how we're more connected than anybody's ever been, yet I never felt this distant from the people I call friends. I don't need advice, I don't need saving, I just wish someone knew what I've been carrying. Midnight calls I'll never make, conversations trapped inside 1,000 words behind my teeth, and nowhere safe to let Maybe everybody feels this way, maybe nobody talks about it. Maybe we're all waiting on a call, too scared to be the one without it. I type a message, then erase it 3 times before I let it die. How do you explain to someone that you're exhausted but don't know why? The city hums outside my window, cars still moving through the night. Somewhere people are falling in love, somewhere someone's saying goodbye. And here I am, caught in between, not broken enough to fall apart, not healed enough to sleep. I don't need advice, I don't need saving, I just wish someone knew what I've been carrying. Midnight calls I'll never make, conversations trapped inside 1,000 words behind my teeth, and nowhere safe to let them fly. Everybody's got somebody, at least that's how it seems. While I'm sitting with my shadows, talking to the glow of a screen. Maybe connection isn't disappearing, maybe we're just forgetting how to reach. Building walls so high around ourselves that even love can't climb them. Maybe somebody out there is staring at their phone too, wondering who they could call and thinking of me. Midnight calls I'll never make, but tonight feels different somehow. Maybe being honest with myself is where healing starts now. The screen goes dark, the room stays still, but for the first time in a long time, I don't hate the silence, I just listen to it. 2:58 a.m. Still alone, but not quite as lonely.
I thought going back would fix something, maybe bring back a feeling, maybe bring back me. I was wrong. Took the old road through my hometown, same crack streets, same worn down sign. Gas station still glows at midnight like it did 1,000 nights ago. The park where we stayed to sunrise still stands beneath the fading lights, but the laughter that lived there once exists only in my mind. Past the house where I grew up, the porch still painted the same white, but the windows felt unfamiliar, like they belonged to another life. Funny how a place can stay frozen while the people keep moving on. The town remembered my name, but forgot who I'd become. Everything looked the same, but nothing felt the same. And somehow that hurt more than if it had all disappeared. Home doesn't feel like home anymore. The rooms are smaller than before. The memories still live in every wall, but they don't reach me anymore. I came back searching for comfort, searching for something I lost. But some doors only open once, and some roads can't be walked across. The diner where we used to meet still serves coffee after dark. I sat alone in the same booth trying to find a familiar spark. Saw old faces in passing cars, people I once knew by heart. Now we exchange polite smiles like strangers playing old parts. Everyone built different lives, everyone learned to let go. Meanwhile I carry yesterday further than I should have gone. Maybe I wasn't missing the town, maybe I wasn't missing who I was. Before the mistakes, before the distance, before the weight of growing up. Everything looked the same, but nothing felt the same. And somehow that hurt more than if it had all disappeared. Home doesn't feel like home anymore. The rooms are smaller than before. The memories still live in every wall, but they don't reach me home was never a place. Maybe it was a time. Maybe it was the people. Maybe it was a version of my mind. Maybe we're not meant to return. Maybe we're meant to remember and carry the good parts forward instead of chasing them forever. Home doesn't feel like home anymore, but maybe that's alright. Maybe growing up means learning. Not every chapter is survived. The town facing my mirror as I drive back through the night. And for the first time, I stopped looking behind. Goodbye. Not to the town. To the person who never left it. The city feels different tonight. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm finally tired of carrying ghosts. Streetlights bleeding on the pavement, cold wind running through my coat. Standing where I used to hide, holding thoughts I never spoke. Years went by like passing headlights, fast enough to blur the pain, slow enough to leave reminders etched inside my veins. I spent so long chasing answers, looking backwards while I ran, trying to save old versions of me nobody could understand. And tonight it hit me quietly, not like thunder, not like rain. Some things aren't meant to be carried forever. The night feels still, the world feels slow, and for once I don't wanna go back like the last cigarette burning between my hands, watching the smoke disappear like pieces of who I am. And regrets, the broken nights, the battles nobody saw. Maybe it's time to let them leave. Maybe it's time for all the rain to be gone. I remember every promise, every road I thought I'd take, every person that I lost, every choice and every mistake. Used to think healing meant fixing every crack inside my soul. Now I think it's learning how to stop carrying the whole load. The truth is, some wounds stay forever, some scars never fade, but they don't have to define every step I make. I don't need to erase the past, I just need to stop living there. The night feels still, the world feels slow, and for once I don't wanna go back like the last cigarette burning between my hands, watching the smoke disappear like pieces of who I am. The regrets, the broken nights, the battles nobody saw. Maybe it's time to let them leave. Maybe it's time for all love to be gone. I spent years trying to become someone, trying to outrun pain, trying to outrun myself. But the road never ended until I stopped running and turned around to face it. Like the last cigarette, fading into the dark. Not everything that leaves takes a piece of your heart. Some things leave to make room for who you're becoming, for who you've always been. The smoke disappears, the night remains, and somehow that doesn't scare me anymore. City is still awake, but for the first time, my mind isn't. Goodbye. For a long time, I thought the darkness was permanent. I thought this was all there was. Then one morning, something felt different. Yeah. Sunlight slipped through my curtains like it hadn't in years. Not because it wasn't there, because I never opened them. Coffee steaming by the window, watching strangers start their day. And for once I wasn't jealous, I just watched them drift away. The city's still the same city, the world's still loud as hell, but something in me finally loosened, something I can't quite tell. Maybe healing isn't magic, maybe it arrives in pieces. Quiet moments you don't notice until the weight decreases. No fireworks, no grand escape, just breathing easier than yesterday. After the storm, the sky looks strange, like I've forgotten what blue feels like. After the storm, the air feels different, like my lungs finally remember how to hold life. Maybe I'm not healed, maybe I'm just starting, but for the first time, that feels enough. Still got scars beneath the surface, still got nights that hit too hard, still got memories that visit when the world goes dark. But they don't own me like they used to, they don't pull me under now. I finally learned the difference between surviving and living. Somehow I spent years waiting for answers, looking for some perfect sign. Never realized the future was quietly arriving all this time. Not every wound completely closes, not every question gets solved. Sometimes you just keep moving and life slowly evolves. No fireworks, no grand escape, just breathing easier than yesterday. After the storm, the sky looks strange, like I've forgotten what blue feels like. After the storm, the air feels different, like my lungs finally remember how to hold life. Maybe I'm not healed, maybe I'm just starting, but for the first time, that feels enough. The rain didn't disappear, I just stopped fearing it. The night didn't end, I just learned how to walk through it. The pain didn't vanish, it became part of the story. Not the whole story, just a chapter. After the storm, I see myself clearer, not stronger, not weaker, just real. After the storm, the road keeps going, maybe that's the point. Maybe life was never about arriving, maybe it was always about continuing. The clouds are still there, but the sun is too. And today, that's enough. The sun is coming up, and for the first time in a long time, I'm not waiting for something to save me. The city sleeps beneath the morning. Streetlights slowly fade away. The same roads that felt endless look a little different today. I used to think I needed answers, needed reasons for the pain, needed every broken chapter to somehow make sense in the end. But life kept moving without permission, seasons changed without a sound. And somewhere in all that chaos I finally put my burdens down. The skies ain't asking me to be perfect, the world isn't keeping score. Maybe I spent too many years fighting battles that weren't wars, and now the silence feels lighter, not empty, just calm. Breaking through the shadows, sunrise, touching every scar I've known. I'm still carrying pieces of every road I've walked, but they don't weigh me down anymore. They just remind me how far I've come. I still miss people sometimes, still think about old mistakes, still have nights where doubt appears and old memories stay awake. But I don't run from them now, I don't try to shut them out. They're just pages in the story, not the whole book now. Funny how I searched for healing like it was some distant place, only to find it waiting quietly inside acceptance. Not perfection, not success, not approval, just peace. And now the silence feels lighter, not empty, just calm. Sunrise, breaking through the shadows, sunrise, touching every scar I've known. I'm still carrying pieces of every road I've walked, but they don't weigh me down anymore. They just remind me how far I've come. The boy I was, the man I became, the mistakes, the victories, the nights I nearly gave up, the mornings I kept going. They're all here, standing beside me as the light arrives. And for once, I don't wish to be anyone else. Sunrise over every chapter, sunrise over every goodbye. The storm didn't beat me, the darkness didn't keep me, the road didn't break me, built me, and now I understand. Life was never about escaping pain, it was about finding reasons to keep walking anyway. Sun is rising, the city is waking, so am I. End of story. Or maybe just the beginning.